We like to believe that we are in control, that our choices shape the future, that our hands steer the wheel of life. But what if that is the grandest illusion of all? A single phone call can shatter your world. One accident, one diagnosis, one betrayal, and the life you thought you knew dissolves like smoke. Control feels solid until reality reminds you of its fragility. And yet, we build our days on the assumption that tomorrow is ours to command. Tomorrow is a shadow, fleeting and elusive. And sometimes it exists only to break us. The more we try to seize control, the more anxious we become. So we micromanage, we obsess, we cling. And the tighter our grip, the more life slips through our fingers. We buy, we covet, we distract ourselves. We escape. Philosophers called it the tragedy of human freedom. We are free to choose, but powerless to secure the outcome. We move through life like chess players with trembling hands, able to touch the pieces, but never the board itself. So what do? Some numb themselves, and others rage at fate. But perhaps the answer is not in fighting harder. Perhaps it is found in surrender. Not surrender to chaos, but surrender to something greater. The Bible reminds us that you are not your own, for you were bought at a price. Your life was never truly yours to control. There is a strange power in letting go, a quiet strength that whispers in the moments when we feel most lost. When the storm rages, when hope seems hollow, to trust is to breathe in the unseen. To trust does not mean we understand. It does not mean we are spared pain. It means we stop wrestling with what we cannot hold, and instead place our trembling hands into the hand of the one who holds everything. Even in our failures, even in our grief, even in the nights that feel endless, trust transforms fear into reverence. It turns chaos into rhythm, loss into lessons, and a life that once seemed fragile into a canvas of purpose. And maybe that is not so terrifying. Maybe that is freedom. If God is sovereign, then our failures, our grief, even our darkest nights are not wasted accidents, but all part of something that's bigger than we can comprehend. Life does not always reward effort. It does not honor virtue. Sometimes it crushes the hopeful, silences the faithful, and leaves us questioning why. But there is a beauty in brokenness. A cracked vase still holds water. A wounded heart still beats. Even the darkest nights have stars hiding behind the clouds, waiting to shine. Suffering is not meaningless. It carves depth into our souls, sharpens perspective, and teaches a wisdom that ease could never give. And when we surrender, truly surrender, we begin to see. What we call failure, loss, or despair may have been the very instrument of grace. Here's the truth. You are not in control. You never were. Life will humble you. It will break your illusions. Let it. And when it does, you face a choice. Cling to the will that was never yours, or surrender to the one who already knows the road ahead.